Your opening contest is a best 2 out of 3 falls match in which the loser will enter the Rumble first and the winner will secure the final spot in the Rebel Spirit Rumble for the RSW Heavyweight Championship!
Wrestling fans around the world, welcome to Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling as we bring you the first ever Rebel Spirit Rumble. And we're getting the big business out of the way first. This is the rubber match, and the stakes have never been higher. The loser enters our main event, the Rebel Spirit Rumble, at spot number 1. And the other enters at the final spot, number 20. Brad Baylor, he's beaten the 99 overall before. He's beaten Myles Hawkins before. But Myles Hawkins has beaten Brad Baylor before. Something has to give, and at this point, all the chips are on the table. Brad Baylor has not made many friends here in Marlborough, but he's gotten the eyes of all the right folk in professional wrestling. He has been WWE ID'd. And you gotta believe that if Brad Baylor was walking with a chip on his shoulder before, he's walking with a whole bag now. But I don't think that's gonna knock down the confidence of the 99 overall Myles Hawkins by any stretch of the imagination. He's found the 3 count against Baylor before. And it's never been more important. Oh, and you can see it in his eyes. He's feeling 99 overall today here in beautiful Marlborough, Massachusetts. For all of you who've tuned in at home on your chosen video platform, we thank you for spending your free time with us here at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling. I am Johnny Torres. They are Brad Baylor and Myles Hawkins. And the first and final spots in our Rebel Spirit Rumble hang in the balance. Bell rings, we are off. And Brad Baylor. If you have any questions about why Brad Baylor is considered the cream of the crop, they're going to be answered during this contest. Myles Hawkins not going to be left out of that conversation and now returns fire. We're standing on even ground. These two combatants, they've studied the tape. They have the in-the-moment experience. But something's got to give. Brad Baylor now the knee strike to the midsection. Vaunted striking acumen finds the knife edge chopping on the European uppercut. Gotta believe Brad Baylor enters this contest with the power advantage. But don't be apologizing. He's got to keep on the pressure. Against the 99 overall, you can't give him an inch because he's going to take a mile. Back elbow into the drop kick. Myles Hawkins. just getting started, coming in hot. Bandera to the outside. Hawkins lands on his feet, finds the right elbow. Steps on up. Well done! Hangs off the top rope at the enziguri, but Brad Baylor weathers the storm, jettisons Hawkins into the guardrail. Referee Dan Tanaka lays down the count. Brad Baylor not pursuing to the outside, opting to recharge the batteries. Maybe a game changer in his own right later on in the contest. On Hawkins in a bad way. 7. This may ran by count out. 9. Oh, but at 9.5, Hawkins back in. Baylor immediately, the mount, rains down the right. And when he's feeling himself, Marlborough ain't exactly feeling Baylor the same way. But now smells blood in the water like a great white. Pounces. Hammerlock, cinched in. Rendering a whole side of Myles Hawkins defenseless. And now for the country club. The rapid fire elbows to the sternum, the midsection. Hawkins not able to intelligently defend, not with an arm held behind his back, but Myles Hawkins. The moment not lost on the 99 overall. But the drop toe holds middle rope. Kicked right up into the throat, the neck breaker connects. Brad Baylor into the cover, deep hook. Only 2. Hawkins hanging in there, hanging tough. Brad Baylor, the frustration might be setting in. He may be trying to rally. Marlborough behind him and hasn't made too many friends thus far at this junction. Opting instead, stomping that mud hole. Tried and true. Now he's walking the drop. Referee Dan Tanaka ensuring that Myles Hawkins wants to continue. You better believe Myles wants to continue. Firing back. Stacking up the rights. Those knife edge chops. Baylor, the knee strike once again. Big tail to tape for Baylor in that knee strike to the midsection. Hawkins lands on his feet. On the apron. Finds the big right. Point of the elbow meets the jaw. Not again. Sunset flip over the top. Only 2. And Hawkins quick to follow up. Explodes into the elbow. Make it 2. Nobody home with the clothesline from Baylor. Spine buster. Only 2. Got all of that AA approved and then some. But Hawkins, he senses that he's just taken the off-ramp to Victory Road. Looking up, could be a powerbomb, could be a pile driver. Baylor now, nobody home on the knee drop. Baylor out the back door though. Nobody home, that back elbow. The psycho knee, finds it. Myles Hawkins, Hawkins! Only 2. And Marlborough does not like that. They felt it in their bones that Myles Hawkins just clinched his way to number 20 in the Rebel Spirit Rumble. Hawkins felt it too. And this could be all she wrote. Perched, coming in hot. Nobody home. Baylor with the lariat. Oh, and quick to follow up. The butterfly. Rolled out into the neck breaker. Got it. Deep hook. Hawkins still in it somehow, some way. Baylor seemingly too exhausted to even take exception. Myles Hawkins built different. 99 overall, in fact. But Baylor, he's done some of his best work from the high rec district and bouts past. Will tonight here at Tackle Box Brewing. Wait a minute, Hawkins back up. Finds the right. The forehand, then the backhand. Oh, something's got to give here. Oh, he's biting him. Bite to the forehead. Baylor. Hold on. Hawkins finds the superplex. Wait a minute. Referee Dan Tanaka calls for the 3. I need that referee's decision. Now, Hawkins and Baylor.
Myles Hawkins and Brad Baylor each have 1 fall due to the fact that their shoulders were both on the mat.
Oh! Well, Dan Tanaka was in the hardest seat in the house. Had to make a decision on what was such a razor-thin margin. Brad Baylor and Myles Hawkins both being awarded a fall. This is the grand finale. Hawkins taking off the wrist tape. Baylor coming in hot. Back and forth with the big right elbows. We go. Something's got to give. But Baylor takes off. Hawkins not having any of it. Wow! Only 2. The standing variation of the Irish car bomb. Close, no cigar. Magnificently executed by Myles Hawkins. And he feels it now. Wade, down. Brain buster across the knee. Brad Baylor. Only 2. One of the biggest rounds in Brad Baylor's armory. Only good for 2. But I gotta believe Myles Hawkins in a bad way now. I mean, hard not to say the same for Baylor. Baylor's weathered all of Hawkins' best shots thus far, including that knee strike. Hawkins ascending, stopped cold. The pair of knife-edge chops. And he didn't take kindly to that superplex earlier. He may be looking to return one in kind. Stacked. The superplex hooked up, but Hawkins rallying back the rights, extricates over the top, sunset bomb. Hold on, quick adjustment, cheeky Nando's kick. Black Tiger bomb. Get out of town. No way. Myles Hawkins and Brad Baylor leaving it all out there here at the Rebel Spirit Rumble. Now Hawkins, the fireman's carry. Baylor at the back door. Tanaka nearly cleaned out. Oh, but caught that kick. Backslide, most dangerous move. Only 2. Now the Oklahoma roll. Once again, only 2. Oh, the shot out of a cannon with the drop kick. Brad Baylor taking it to the top rope. Finds the elbow drop. Got it. All of it. That's it.
Here is the winner and the final entrant in the Rebel Spirit Rumble, Brad Baylor.
The table for our main event here at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling has all the more been set. We know that Brad Baylor, the victor in this contest, will be entering the Rumble at number 20. And Myles Hawkins has the unenviable task of entering at number 1.
That's enough out of your mouth.
Come on!
I think we've all got to say hello for the first 30 seconds of the show. I don't need to say much, because I don't have to, alright? I just beat a top guy, which makes me the better guy. There's a reason I throw up the money signs, because I'm paid, made, and laid.
Well, Brad Baylor not making any friends here at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling, but he has certainly secured the final spot in our main event, the Rebel Spirit Rebel, to crown the first ever Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion.